The University of the Western Cape travelled to Tshwane in search of their first win of the Varsity Shield season. UWC suffered a 16-5 defeat to UKZN in the first match of the tournament before enjoying a bye during the second round. TUT, on the other hand, started their season with a win over Fort Hare before suffering a heavy defeat to Wits. After the first strategy break, the visitors broke the deadlock. Captain Jose Julies powered his way over for the first points of the match. The home side didn't wait too long to level matters. Inside centre, Edwin Olivier set Ruud van der Wal up and the winger rounded off. The team from Cape Town regained the lead before the break through Damian Stevens, who spotted a little gap and dived over to put them 13-5 up. UWC started the second half in the same way in which they finished the first. After a sustained period of attack, they were awarded a penalty, and fortune favoured the Brave as Stevens took the penalty quickly and went over for his second of the game. Replacement flanker Wessel Jordan made a big impact off the bench as he pulled 5 points back for TUT, and Levies van Deventer ensured a nail-biting finish to the game as he got the host to within 3. The visitors just managed to hold on for their first win of the year, while it's back to the drawing board for the team from Pretoria. After hammering TUT in the second round of the Varsity Shield, UKZN welcomed Wits to Peter Boyson Park. Both teams went into the clash unbeaten and made 2 changes to their starting 15s. Wits, who returned to the Varsity Shield this season after finishing at the bottom of the Varsity Cup log in 2014, got off to a flyer as skipper Richard Crossman opened the scoring from a driving maul in the first 5 minutes. The host struck back right away through Chris de Beer from a driving maul to make it a 3-point ball game. That was as close as the MPs got in the match. Wits dominated most facets of the game, and Constant Beckeling crashed over to extend the 2012 champions lead. Good interplay between Luqulu Ntepe and Tommy Danba led to the Wits fullback going over in the corner for Wits' third try of the match. Wits were down to 14 men for 10 minutes when last week's player that rocked Beckeling was shown yellow for cynical play, but that didn't prevent the visitors from extending their lead as Amir Williams went over for the bonus point try. Wits refused to take their foot off the pedal in the second half, and it took less than a minute for Graham Logan to extend his team's lead. 20 minutes later, Danba scored another try before Wits added insult to injury by going into the 50s. The hosts did finish the match on a high when fly-off Sipetusene Dube scored a consolation try, but it was far too little and way too late as they suffered their first defeat of the season, while Wits are now the only unbeaten team left in the competition.
It was a tough one coming into this game, knowing the record that the MPs have and us only having our second game now. But I think we're very clinical tonight in our way we played our game and we put them away nicely, so I'm very chuffed. It shows promise for the future in our campaign.